U-Town, thank you so much for the contribution. We appreciate you being here. Thank you for the questions. So he says Manny's last three recruiting classes were 11, 17, and 27. In 2 months, Mario took us from 69 to 15. What will a full cycle look like?
Oh, we can project a lot. We can project a lot. I mean, you look at his time at Oregon and really revamping that. A lot of people think he inherited this great team. If you look at when he took that team, they were an 8-5 squad. That did they beat Michigan State in that bowl game or did they lose?
They won 7-6. It was a shootout, 7-6. Yeah, the Red
Oh
Box
man,
Bowl.
that's a barn burner right
That's a
there. My
barn burner right
goodness, man,
there.
it's a Big 12 game right there. Good. The old Big 12, new Big 12 is defensive. Isn't that crazy, Mark?
Uh-huh. It's switched around a little bit.
Yeah.
Not everybody's caught up to that yet.
I mean, that's what you want. You want the game to be give and take because then it gets boring, you know. Anyhow, because I tell you what, Mark, if they were to round the clock back 10 years and watch LSU Bama in the national championship game, you would probably have a snooze fest with half the young people nowadays. But back then, we thought, especially the regular season, not the national championship,
Yeah.
the regular season game was thought of as one of the greatest games ever. But if you watch it through today's eyes, it's pretty boring. But I don't want to throw any unnecessary pressure on them. That's just me. I think we have to get out here and start playing ball. So in about 6 weeks or so, all of college football from lower level to D3 to D2 FCS, we're gonna all start getting out there and getting it going and starting to play some football. And I think that's where the big difference is going to be. Is this regime going to show the drastic differences that we need? Okay, when you infuse some knowledge and some experience into the University of Miami logo, you got, well, recently, you got Mark Riggs. You went from a second-time head coach, Al Golden, the first-time head coach in Coach Randy Shannon, the first-time head coach in Larry Coker, although he was like 60 when he got his chance. First-time head coach in Coach Manny Diaz. It was a sense of we're trying to be new here, but we're learning at the same time. We don't really know what's going on here. We're just reacting. We're reading, reacting, as opposed to an experienced coach, Mark Richt. Oh, no. We do this. We know what this is going to happen. We come out and play like this, we're going to get this. It's what's happened. I know this game. I've been around. I've played this team. I played against that coach when we were at Arkansas Southern, and he was and I know he's going to go to this. It's the experience and being able to throw that wide net out there and build a nice staff. That also has a great hint of experience to it also. So with Coach Mario Cristobal, again, we know for one thing, he is known as a recruiter. He showed that. Okay, yes, we lost out on Shamar Stewart. Hey, man, listen. God bless you, young brother. Go do your thing. I wish you nothing but safety at Texas A&M. I hope they do you right. Hope they treat you right. Go make it into the first round. It's that simple. It is what it is. But for the young men who put pen to paper to come play for the Orange and Green, Coach Cristobal was able to get a guy like Citizen, and not just him, but also our running backs coach, Coach Kevin Smith, was also able to go in there and show his great connection. We have Henry Parrish on this team. Why? Because Coach Smith, he was at Ole Miss, a guy from South Florida, and has his connections, has played in the state, 1,000-yard rusher for UCF, that kind of stuff. So it's that experience. It's those connections. It's the ability to network. It's be able to pull people in because the biggest thing is these relationships, you lean into them. Okay, and Coach Cristobal, we messed out on the offensive guard who's going to go up and play for Oregon. I've heard different pronunciations of his name.
Iuli? Be my
Iuli.
guess.
There you go. I've heard that. I've heard Luli. I don't know. Iuli. I was really big on him. I was like, we're going to get Dave. I'm excited about this. And he ended up picking Oregon. Cool. Thumbs up to him. Do your thing. Stay safe. Be healthy. Okay, cut up out there, Oos. Cut up at Oregon. But that's we wouldn't have even been able to have these conversations about a Nigel Lee Kelly, about a Cyrus Moss, if they didn't believe in our head man. Because they don't know the program yet, Mark. They don't. And yes, he might be bringing a four-quarter program from Alabama that he took to Oregon, and he's brought this guy, Coach Aaron Field, down from up there to Miami with him and a couple of assistants. He's brought some guys from Georgia, strength and conditioning coaches from Georgia down with him to help him. But guess what? It's going to be different here at Miami. It's going to be. You have to reconvince these young men first. You're not trash. You're not average. You're great. You're a four-star recruit. Go out there and play like it. But I'm going to give you a coach who's going to put you in position to do so. And all we ask is that you give a relentless effort in all that you do. We show up extra on time. We're making sure we're eligible academically, NIL, whatever, all that other stuff. But when it comes to playing ball, we're 100% focused on that, and we're ready to go. That's all you could ask. In other regimes, they didn't really have that. Under Coach Randy Shannon, workouts were optional. Under Al Golden, he's ballooning up our players to fit a scheme that didn't really mix with us at that time. Okay, under Coach Diaz, it was more about bells and whistles and flashy stuff. Hey, look at me. Now we got a coach. It's about work. It's about putting in the work to earn this, not just wear. And that's where the big difference is. These young men are signing to this program. They're not signing here to play for Coach Stephen Fields. They're not signing here to play for insert coach name here. They are coming here because they want to be a part of the U under Coach Mario Cristobal. And that is the big difference that is happening across college football. Because these young men pay attention, Mark. They know that these coaches don't pop and go wherever they want. And if they hear anything that makes them feel a little better, they're going to slide to the next institution. But you have to make sure you're willing to step into that culture. You want to be a part of that culture. You want to be a part of this program, not just because we're the coach that you like and that recruited you is here. And that's what I'm excited about moving forward with Coach Cristobal, is that it's going to be about the work, and it's going to be about this program. Not bells, whistles, T-shirts, and flashy catchphrases. We're going to get her done.